The 18th of December 2024, Russian general killed. Now, you'll get plenty of videos on this Russian general killed. I have a crystal set radio here and it can intercept signals and that. But what's happened is originally the full footage of the incident was shown. And then it's now taken down by all the internet companies, and this will probably be taken down here, but I can only do my best. Now, what I'm going to try to do for you here, using a laptop computer, is to show you that the general and his staff coming out. They're coming out. Do you see that there? Do you see the fella here with the white bag or white briefcase? And this is the scooter up against the pole, and here they're coming out, not aware of what's going to happen. Now, will I get it to play? That's the thing. Well, let's see. So we'll halt this a second. Here they're coming out, and there's the bomb going off. Do you see that? I'm going to try and play that 8 or 9 times for you. Now, so here it's playing there. Here they're coming out, and again you see it blowing. And I cannot physically get the computer into the right place. So here we are. Here they're coming out. Do you see that? Do you see the bike? See them walking out? One man in front, and bang goes the bomb. Do you see that? So I think I've got it there, folks. Let's pause it again. Here it's again. Here they're coming out. Here they're walking out the door. Can you see that? And one of them carries a bag, and the car is on there, and the bomb goes off. And it seems to decommission the camera. Have you that? So there they're coming there again. And there they're walking. Do you see them? And bang goes the bomb. Right, folks. I don't know how good that was. There's no other footage that can be got of that now that I know of. I think it's all cut at the point the bomb goes off. And I don't want to be too lurid about it. But I think I've achieved that. There's not too many video channels can show you that. It shows the e-scooter up against a pole. I would have thought it would have to be the near side of the pole. It looks to be the far side. And it was a huge charge of TNT, very high explosive. It killed the two, but if you look at the video again, you'll see a car on the right, and there was a driver there to pick up those two people, and he escaped. He's alive. Now, the Ukrainians are saying that this General Kilakov or something, that he was using chemical weapons in the Ukraine. I haven't a clue. I do know he was investigating the Biden family who were involved, and Victoria Nuland admitted it. They had biolabs in Ukraine, and Victoria Nuland says it was to back engineer or unwind the effect of chemical weapons. And there's a large opinion about where this pandemic came from. Some say it came from there, that they were doing dirty tricks, unbelievable dirty tricks. Now, this incident could not happen without the direct involvement of the American CIA and of NATO. So what they're trying to do is up the ante. They're trying to create a world war before Biden gets in, before Trump gets in and replaces Biden. And there's 5 weeks left to go. 35 days. It is a stupid situation where Trump has to sit back and watch this skullduggery going on. The Bidens are in there to take all the millions out of it. There was an inquiry brought in by the Ukraine government, and Biden insisted that it be stopped. He's after pardoning his own son, Hunter, who was in there advising them on oil or something, and he has no education in that field at all. So the level of corruption is unbelievable. And then you have the deep state there, a whole unit of all the American intelligentsia, the FBI and the CIA, and they're all interlinked. And the last thing they want is Donald Trump getting in there. So the people in Ireland who tell me, oh, I don't like Trump, he's a misogynist. And these idiots, if you told them, asked them what a misogynist was a few years ago, they'd think it was a thing for peeling turnips. And they don't want all this. And here is this going on. Life and death playing out. 600,000 people dead in Ukraine, and not half enough of them dead as far as they're concerned. Will there be retaliation? I don't know. It is the most dangerous 5 weeks in the history of the world. Putin could retaliate. Now, there's an English defence secretary there. I'll try and get his name and post it underneath. And he says that the British government sanctioned the killing of this general. And we are only across the way from Green and Common, and where the nuclear weapons are stored in Britain. And if they lob one into London, we are going to be destroyed here in Ireland, because apart from radiation, the whole Brits are going to arrive here. And we are after having an election, and those things were totally and utterly ignored. We put in a government which chief and basic contribution is to shut the Israeli embassy in Dublin because, we don't like this. And then the other thing is Granny's hip and Granny's bowels. Over 60% of the people who voted in the last election voted on the basis of their grandmother's bowels, whether she'd get a movement if she was constipated or get a hospital bed or whatever. That's all that was worrying them. And here we have this going on. We're in very dangerous times, and I'd love to have funny videos. I will try and do something over the Christmas, but anyone with half a brain can see what a nuclear bomb will do. I never saw the world in such a state. And these villains in the American Democratic Party, and 47% of the people voted for Kamala Harris, a blundering, rip-roaring idiot who models herself on Fidel Castro, and all this, and they voted for her. And they'll try and stop Trump. They'd kill him if they could. And all Trump is doing, he may have his faults, he just putting common sense on it. He's just saying, this is the common sense approach. This is what we have to do. And they are in a terrible way. If he gets in and gets his people going, he'll jail the half of them in Washington. And if I'd say he'd need to shut his mouth, because if he says he's going to pursue somebody, Biden will give them a pardon. So he needs to stay quiet until he gets in. And if I were him, I'd be talking about somebody not connected at all. I'd say, I'm going to have a look at such a one. And Biden will pardon them, and Biden will think he's been smart. And then when you get in, you don't go there at all. Anyway, I hope you can see that there. I don't think you'll find that footage anywhere else. You see, you need to have cows. You can't really organise all this technology without cows. And it's too bad. Don't get too downhearted. Sure, I'll help you a bit. I have a few cows there. Now, the thing is, will they come and take me cows away? I wouldn't be at all surprised if the deep state won't get after the government in Ireland, when the former government, and say you have to seize them cows on that farmer down there because he's too smart. I can't do anything about that. Now, that's the story. On one side, they're saying the general was involved in chemical warfare. How can I say whether he was or not? And on the other hand, they're saying that that he was rooting out Victoria Nuland and her efforts to install the chemical weapons and to have biolabs in Ukraine in a safe distance close to Russia. So if anything went wrong, it was going to affect Russia basically. But in actual fact, if it's as it looks, it affected all of Europe and probably will bring down the economy with all that pandemic stuff, because our economy's never really recovered from it. Folks, that's 8 minutes. I hope that's a help. I'll just stop again here and see can I find it again. So here is the pole. Do you see it here? Here is the pole. Here is here is the bike. Do you see that? So I'm going to go back again. It's very, very difficult for me to get this right. Very difficult. And sometimes it won't play the way I want it. Here is the scooter. And here's the pole. And here's the car over here. Look. See there? And here, now, do you see? And it blows up and it knocks the camera out. So clearly somebody was videoing it. I don't think you'll get that footage anywhere, folks. And comment underneath on 9 minutes. It's unbelievable stuff that's going on. We'll see you back soon. Thank you.